Good morning, third grade, and welcome back. You guys have been doing such a great job of doing your lessons every day, checking your Google Classroom, and watching our bedtime stories. So today's a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit of a break. You guys have worked really hard on lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now, lesson 5, we're going to do a little bit of like a little quiz, una pruebita. So we're going to go ahead and review for just a moment what we've learned so far. So this is our self-check. So this is something that comes at the beginning of the unit and tells us, what should we be able to do once we finish our unit? So let's go ahead and look at our I can statements. I can ask and answer questions about what I read. Think in your head. Can I do that now after doing our lessons? I can find the main idea and important details of a passage. Think in your head. Can you do that? I can look for words that show time order. Words that show time order. I'm thinking maybe first, then, next. Can you look for those words? I can find connections between ideas in a passage, and I can look for why things happened in a passage. So look at the screen, take a minute and think, can I do all of these things? And that's what we're going to be looking at for our little quiz. So this is an overview. These are the passages that we've read already. So as you can see, you might recognize some of the pictures and the illustrations. This is to jog your memory about the passages that we've already read. So let's review. We did lessons 1 through 4. We're going to talk a little bit about each one. Our first lesson, ask and answer questions about key ideas. Lesson number 2, finding main ideas and key details. Number 3, reading about time and sequence. First, second, third. And lesson number 4, describing cause and effect. So, what is the cause of something that happened? All right, so let's look at our question number 1. Ask and answer questions about key ideas. Let's look at our learning target. Let's get our arrow, pull it back, shoot once. Let's read together. Asking and answering questions about what you read will help you understand the text. So this was one of our texts for our first lesson about the beaver lodges. And your job was to fill out this graphic organizer with questions that you have, the answer, and key details. Now, I took this particular chart from a student who did a really great job with this. So if you're watching this video and you recognize your chart, great work and a great example to our other students. So this student, their 2 questions were, where do beavers build their homes? And how many beavers live in a lodge? And so this student then went back into their text and answered their own questions with some key details. Great job. All right, lesson number 2 was about finding main ideas and key details. Friends, go ahead and grab your bow and arrow. Pull the string back, shoot once. Let's read together. Retelling the main idea and key details of a text will help you understand what you've read. So this is an example from our book. The title of this graphic is Life in the American Colonies. So I see 3 pictures. People had to chop wood for fuel. Taking farm goods to sell in town could take hours, and everyone in the family had to work. So are these 3 things main ideas or key details? I think that in a passage there's one main idea. The main idea of this graphic is Life in the American colonies required a lot of work, or it could be very difficult. And these friends, these pictures, and these captions are our main ideas, or our key details, sorry. So you're looking for the main idea and the key details that support your main idea. Our third lesson was reading about time and sequence. Let's look at our learning target. Grab your bow, pull back the string, shoot once. Let's read together. Using time and sequence words will help you understand how events in history are connected. So let's look at our example right here from our book. There are 1, 2, 3 pictures. This says first, the Vikings sailed to North America. Next, they started a settlement. After a few difficult years, the Vikings gave up and returned home. So friends, I want you to look at these pictures and think, what are the time and sequence words? See if you can find the words in our captions that tell us about time or sequence. That means when something happened. If you said the word first, you would be right. First is a great time and sequence word. If I am telling you the story of my day, I might say, first, I woke up and got out of bed. Next, I drank a cup of coffee. Finally, I went to work. So do you see how using those words helps you understand the order that something happens? Another time and sequence word is next. That tells you that there was something that happened before that, which would be this picture right here. And the last time and sequence word they have is after a few difficult years. So this helps us know that there is a gap of time in between these two pictures. A few difficult years. If they didn't include that, maybe I would think that this happened, that they gave up and returned home a day later. So it's important to add our time and sequence words to help our readers understand. All right, and lesson number 4, describing cause and effect, our last learning target that we're going to go over. Grab your arrow, your bow and arrow, grab the string, pull it back, shoot once. Let's read. Understanding cause and effect relationships will help you understand how and why events happen. So let's look at our example. This says, Henry got a balloon at the party. Our next picture, Henry blew up the balloon. And our last picture, the balloon popped because Henry blew it up too much. So if I am looking for a cause and effect, what would my cause and effect be? My effect is something that happened because something else happened. So if this is my effect, that the balloon popped, what is the cause of that? Is it the cat meows, so the balloon popped? No. Is it Henry sang a song, so the balloon popped? No. What happens right here? Henry blew up the balloon too much and pop, there it goes. So that is something that we are going to be looking at in our passages today. Cause and effect. Why did something happen? All right, so let's review. These are our 4 lessons that we already have done. Ask and answer questions about key details. So in your passages today, you are going to read and stop and think, why did this happen? Who is this? Where does this take place? And then look for the answers. Our second lesson, finding main ideas and key details. Remember, your key details should support your big main idea. Lesson 3, reading about time and sequence. So you are probably going to see some of those words like first, then, next, after. Those are all great time and sequence words. And finally, describing cause and effect. So you are going to see two events. So this happened because this happened. So look for the cause and the result or the effect of that cause. So friends, you are going to read two passages today. Your first passage is called Race to the Rescue, and it is about sled dogs in Nome, Alaska. Our second passage is called The Strange Power of Volcanoes. So these are both passages that you will read and look for those big ideas of our first 4 lessons and do your best to think about those, what we've practiced, and then answer the questions the best you can. All right, friends, I believe in you. We are all so proud of you, and we're excited to see what you guys come up with. Great job.